I got a request from a viewer wanting to know the safest way to set a trap, or a safe way to set traps. Beginner, you know, and that's what we're here for. Don't ever think that your questions are stupid or anything like that, okay? I've always told everybody I'm not a know-it-all, and I'm here to answer questions if I can. Don't be afraid to ask. You know, you're not going to get ridiculed here, that's for sure. And it's a good question. If you're getting into trapping, what's the most important thing? Setting the trap. So, this trap kind of been roughed up pretty good. I haven't dyed it because I caught a coyote in it, and then I reset it, and the next day the cows tipped it over and stepped on it, and it was pushed into frozen ground and bent all the crap. So I got it back into somewhat working shape, but I'm just not comfortable putting it out on the line. You know, I want to have good working traps on the line. So anyway, what I do is, I'm going to do this in here too because it's temperature's like 12 outside, wind's blowing, it's -5 wind chill. It's not good to be outside right now, but I want to get this done. There's a couple ways you can do this. I've seen young ladies, and I'm not calling you a lady or nothing, but set traps by standing on them. I don't know if I can do that, but I'll kind of show you what I mean. What she would do is she would get on there like this, pop them suckers open, get it set, and then she'd get it, you know, where she wanted it. That's a good way if you got a big trap and maybe a 4-coil or something, and it's just a little too much for you to be messing with your hands. That's a good way to do it. And remember, when you got a trap like this, you don't want to hold it like this, because those move. You want to hold it by the springs down here or up in here in this lip. Can't get you then because you're under the jaw. So I hold mine by the springs right there, and then you want to get it set however you want. That's a good way to do it. If you're a lighter person, you know, some of these kids I talk to are 11, 12, 13 years old, you know, and it's good to have people getting interested in trapping that young. We need that. So that's a good way to do it. Now, me, I'm kind of an old knee man. When I can, I'll put that sucker right up against my knee here and just open that sucker up. Make sure your dog's on the other side. Now you guys know why this trap's out of commission. It's kind of bent up. That'll get it done. If you're in a creek situation, you got water up to here, you know, just use your knee. Gene, he gets his opened up and grabs it behind the springs, flicks it over, you know, however you want to do it. But when I'm out on the trap line, let's say this table or my freezer here is the ground. I don't have, you know, the ground isn't like this. It's not perfectly hard, just flat where you can just do it like that. So this is what I do. I either put my trap on my hammer and do it, and you can always set that really high if you want, just to make sure you got it on there, and then adjust it. So I usually use my hammer or the top of my dirt lid. I always got my dry dirt there, and it's flat, pretty stable, and I'll just do it right there on my dirt lid. When you put your dog over, put your pan on there, overdo it. You can adjust it. You can always adjust it down until you're ready. That's how I set my traps. Pretty safe. Is it safe all the time? No. You're going to get pinched. It's trapping. It's going to happen sometimes. Here in Oklahoma, we can't use the Conibear traps, so I don't have a pair of setters for them. I might make a pair one of these days, but I've set that thing a couple times, and you know, even a 330, those things, it's pretty scary. I mean, that's a big chunk of trap going off. Now those, I can't really give you a safe tip on those, except use the safeties. These Conibears, they have safeties. You know what I mean? They have setters that you can buy. But if you don't have them and you got to squeeze them down, just be sure you click that safety. That's the safety right there. And you can set it wherever you want it. You squeeze it down even harder, you can go up a little higher. But on the other hand, when you're using the safeties on these, which use the safeties, don't use a trap that doesn't have the safeties. The safety's pretty simple. Make one, put it on there. On the other hand, when you're done and you got it set, be sure you take it off safety. So your 220s, your 330s, get you a pair of setters. That's just all there is to it. And use the safeties. Don't get a trap that doesn't have safety. I got a leather pair of gloves around here that I always wear when I'm setting traps. They're thicker. They keep that thing. And if you get your finger caught in there, pull the glove off. There's nothing worse than getting a double thumb inside there without gloves on and you can't get, you know, you're stuck there. But it happens. I mean, it's a trap. It's not the most painful thing in the world. They're meant to grab and hold. Now, is it the most comfortable thing in the world? No. But it's not the most painful thing in the world. You don't have to be afraid of them. Just respect them. Now the 220s, the 330s, you respect the heck out of them because those things will eat your lunch. So be safe, wear gloves, have some safety devices on hand, setters, you know, whatever it takes to get the trap off of you if it gets on you. This is T-Mac from Wild for the Outdoors. Hope you enjoyed this video. Keep liking us, sharing us, subscribing us on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Google+. Let's keep getting the word out there, and we'll keep coming to you and bringing you these videos. Thank you all for watching. I really appreciate it. And you know, if you want to talk to me live every other Thursday at aroundthecabin.com, you can hit me up there. Go into the chat room, talk to me right there, and I'll answer questions there too. So remember, it's your God-given duty to manage this land, and the best way to do that is through hunting, fishing, trapping. God bless, and I'll see you next time. Be sure to join Team Wild for the Outdoors at the 2014 Camo Outdoor Expo, held at the MSSU Leggett Platt Center August 16th and 17th, near Joplin, Missouri. Once again brought to you by the Camo Crew. For tons more videos, go to our YouTube channel, Wild for the Outdoors. You can also see them at www.wildfortheoutdoors.com, and be sure to visit our online store. And don't forget to go to Facebook, like us, share us with your friends, and hey, remember, it's your God-given duty to manage this land.